Okay, welcome everybody. This is Two Nerds Are Better Than Uno. My name is Ron DZ. I got my host right here.
Mr. Awesome.
Yeah, sorry it took so long. I was actually playing. I was finishing up Resident Evil 8 Village.
Oh, I thought you might have been
So
practicing Power Rangers for our
no,
match.
I'm waiting for it to go back on sale. But no, I was beating it. I was at the end, and
Oh, cool.
my mom was here, and so I started getting good. I was like, yeah, I don't want to stop and and start another day. Let me just try to finish this out. So that's what happened. Um, great game, great game. It is interesting.
Yeah, I definitely want to play that
Um,
game.
so yeah, did you play the last one?
I played 7. I didn't finish it yet, though, but I liked it a lot.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing. I got
yeah,
to beat 7 first, and then I'll play 8.
yeah.
Because they have to do with each other. The main character is the same, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to connect, but at the end, it does tell you how everything connects.
Mm.
So, what is going on today's news? Or that today was Mandalorian. We got a new trailer.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, so I liked it. It shows a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I can't remember how to start off, but I do want to say I noticed one thing in there.
What'd you
So,
notice?
so one thing was it how you know how Disney likes to misportray certain things, trick you and some stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a scene where it looks like Mandalorian is in his Naboo starfighter. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
called like an N1. It shows like he's being chased, and then there's another scene where it shows like he's being chased again, but it's actually a different ship.
Okay.
And I remember I was like, wait, that looks like a different, especially the front. The front looks way different than a Naboo starfighter.
Do you think he'll get a new ship before the end of the season? I think he will.
I don't know. He just got this one, so
Yeah.
I know everybody
Because
was
they
kind
gotta
of
sell
mad.
ships, man.
Yeah, that's
They
one of
gotta
their
sell
marketing things.
toys.
Yeah. Um, because the Razor Crest was great,
Yeah.
and it is great that they brought the Naboo back, the Naboo starfighter back in,
Yeah, it was pretty sick, to be honest.
along with like the droids from Tatooine for the pod racing. So we'll see. It looks like he's using it a lot in the trailer.
Mm.
Looks like it's gonna be at least like 2 or 3 episodes where he's in it and like trying to make a getaway. So we see is it Kerrigan?
Who?
Who's the black guy? The black guy, the bounty hunter like master, but now he like runs that town.
Oh, I think you might be right. I don't know for sure, to be
Yeah,
honest.
so he's in there again. We know that the girl's not coming back. The ex rebel fighter, I think.
Yeah, it's because Gina Carano got kind of
Yeah,
laid
yeah,
off by Disney. So,
yeah.
but
So she's not
yeah,
coming
that was
back.
Cara Dune. She was pretty cool.
Cara Dune, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
That
So
name I
she,
know.
yeah, yeah. So we didn't see her in the trailer. We can almost say for sure that she's not coming back, but we see the black guy. Damn, we gotta get these names down.
Yeah, that other guy is back too. The one who's in the Republic, the one who tried to recruit her, because he talks to
The-
Mandalorian for like a second, or maybe it's not Mandalorian. It's somebody he's talking to, about like you don't know what's going on in the galaxy right now. You know, something big's
right,
about
right.
to happen, which I think
The-
is really cool too.
um,
You see a little bit of the Jedi too. It's probably just a flashback from Grogu, but you do see that for like a second. In the
oh,
trailer as well.
the Order 66. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
he escapes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we see a clip where they're in this cave and this monster, this creature jumps down, and then the next scene he gets pushed out, and you see Grogu in his little transporter, like he has like down packed now. So I wonder, is there a if that's like a part of an episode where he gets left alone, or I don't know, because he was alone.
Mm-hmm.
Mando wasn't near him, so
Yeah.
that was cool. What else did we miss? What else was in the trailer? We see, of course, Bo-Katan.
The most interesting thing to me is it looks like he's actually getting Mandalorians together.
Yeah, yeah, like
He's
he probably
recruiting
finds them, right?
other Mandalorian. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's interesting to me. That's probably the most interesting thing that I saw.
yeah. The armorer is back again.
Yeah, you see her for a second. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He says he's gonna go, get his honor back by going to Mandalore.
Mm-hmm. What else was there in the trailer? I think that's it. Um, no signs of Boba Fett.
No.
Um, who else?
There's a little part with that doctor guy on a ship, I think. I think that was the doctor guy. He was coming
Mm,
in on like some sort of little, like, not even a ship, more like a platform type of thing that was
right.
moving. So he's still in it. He's still gonna have some sort of part. I mean, they were working on something crazy. They took his blood for a reason, and whatever they got, whatever they needed, they got. So we'll see what happens.
I thought that was for the Dark Troopers.
I don't think it's just for the Dark Troopers.
Mm,
No, I think it's for something way bigger, something with force powers.
okay. They're probably going to introduce what the Metachlorians again.
Probably, probably.
But yeah, so that's all I think was in the trailer. That comes out with March
Yeah,
or February.
no
March,
March.
okay. And then Ahsoka supposed to come out this year also, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
end of the year.
So Disney or Star Wars is gearing up.
Yeah.
Then we get I think also isn't the Acolytes the new Jedi or Star Wars like little spinoff?
You saw another
Acolytes.
acolytes thing?
No, I'm just talking about is that supposed to come out this year?
Oh no, I don't think it's coming out this year. There's really very little footage of it. I think it's
Okay.
still in production. But again, it looks sick. They're definitely working on that for sure. But
Okay. Okay.
when it comes out, who knows?
Okay. Cool.
And of
So I
course,
think
we got Bad Batch,
I was
which
just about to
is
bring that up. Bad
all
Batch.
right.
Yeah. So I saw what was it the second episode, and I saw like half of the third episode. The second episode was all about uh what's his name?
What?
The sniper. What's his name?
Oh, okay. So you saw episode 3. Got it. Okay.
I saw a little bit of episode 3, but I remember
Oh,
last time I didn't finish episode 2.
yeah. Okay.
Crosshair, that's his name.
Yeah, Crosshair.
But Crosshair is still, you know, a good soldier follows orders, and he like murder. He shot one of like the rep, like I guess the one of the people that was rebelling against like that leadership at the time.
At
And
the
was
end
it
of the first season.
no. So in episode 2 of Bad Batch,
Episode 3.
episode 2.
I don't remember Crosshair being in episode 2.
Yeah. Okay, so episode 1 was the Bad Batch, right?
Yeah.
We got Omega, we got
Yeah, but so was
all the rest
episode
of them.
2. It was a two-parter.
It was a two-parter?
Yeah, remember it's a two-parter. It ends kind of on a cliffhanger where they fall down into like the jungle a little bit, and then the second part is them getting out, and meeting that guy, that old guy, and then it finishes with them getting away, but they don't get anything from the chest or anything like that. They kind of get screwed over, and then
Really?
yeah, then the third episode is yeah
Crosshair.
yeah, the solitary clone or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Okay, with Cody in it and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cody comes back, yeah. And they're on a mission because somebody overthrown like one of the some place. And
Yeah,
so
it's called a
get
Death
sent in
Ex.
there.
I actually did some research on this one. I'm ready for this one.
Yeah, so go ahead. You did the research, so
Oh, okay.
go ahead, take it
Well,
away.
I mean, it takes place basically where you see, I think his name is Groden. He's like works for the not the Emperor, but one of the the soldier guys. And
Yeah.
he comes in and he says, "We're going to occupy this territory." And the leader of it, I believe her name is Taki. Basically tells him, "No, you're not doing that." And then she just it brings out all these troopers, which are all like battle droids, like old battle droids from like Clone Wars, dude.
You're right.
And just like surrounds him. So they recruit. You finally see Crosshair after all this time, and he's trying to sit with like all the clones, and they just won't even sit with him. Like he's a total outcast now.
Yeah.
And the only reason he gets put on this mission is because Commander Cody, the one who actually betrayed Obi-Wan, recruits him because he knows him, what his capabilities are. So yeah, he gets recruited to go to Desix, where this guy's being held hostage, Groden, and it just like kind of goes down from there. Like as soon as they come in, they get shot down by a rocket. Battle droids come out to investigate. They say, "Oh, everybody's dead," and then all of a sudden they all get shot in the head.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't seen the whole thing, I don't want to ruin it for you though, because it gets.
No, I seen the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay, you did see the whole episode then.
Yeah, I thought that was episode 2, but
okay,
apparently not.
Yeah. So the episode 4 is the race, which is that's the one you saw a little bit of, I guess.
Episode what?
Episode 4 is like the race. I guess you saw a little bit of that one.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then you remember this whole episode. So, yeah, it's pretty wild, man. You find out that Crosshair hasn't lost a step at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he kills.
He hasn't changed. Yeah. He's still a good soldier in his eyes.
Yeah, he is still in that mindset. And you're really not sure about it yet, but at the end, you know that he's still messed up.
Right.
But he takes out this tank with one shot, right down the barrel, snipes it down the barrel, blows it up. And then the way that they're organized, he figures that there's a tactical droid running them too. So they're going to find him. And you see all these different droids too. You see the battle droid. You see the tactical droid. You also see the, what was it? The droid commandos, which are like the more agile ones. They're pretty sick. But dude, Crosshair throws like this mirror thing out, like onto the wall where everyone's hiding. Right. And he shoots the mirror thing and like snipes like a bunch of them in the head. It is a sick episode, man.
Yeah.
And then just tell them about the end at the end of it.
What I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
So they get to like where the one person has the leader hostage, and Cody is trying to, and the guy the person is like, yo, like, no, they deserve this. We need to like take back over. And Cody like starts to realize like, okay, they're right. Yeah, Crosshair, let's put our guns down. And Crosshair just like, nope, boom. And Crosshair walks away, just like,
that's where man, he's still messed up in the head, dude. He's just follow orders. That's all I want. Follow
orders. No questions asked. Don't think about it.
There's like no humanity in him at all.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So yeah, but I like that one part when they're in that corridor, that staircase, and it's a tight space. That's what makes it even better. And he flips like 2 mirrors, right?
Yeah.
And he shoots one and ricochets off of each one and hits the droid commander.
Yeah,
that was tight.
They throw another one in midair, and he shoots it in midair and hits a bunch of people too.
And Cody's like, "Yeah, we're pitting down." He's like, "No, I could get the shot." Yeah. And he does not miss.
And then freaking Cody takes out a couple of robots with just his knife, man, just like stabbing them. Throws one, like, starts stabbing him in the chest. And I love how they get away with this too, because it's robots, so they can just be as violent as they want. But man, you just stab that dude in the heart. You know what I mean? Right. And then he throws a knife into the other one's head. You're like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. This episode was awesome. This might be my favorite episode so far.
Right.
And I saw the next one too. So
I gotta finish that one. Probably watch that one after this this podcast is over.
But at the end, Cody goes rogue. Like they say that he's not a commander anymore. So Cody probably bounced.
Yeah.
After they took him out.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll meet up with the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Which will be sick because I like Cody. I was really bummed he betrayed Obi-Wan.
So I gotta remember, because I know in Rebels they meet a few of the clones on that walker. And I forget who those clones were. I
don't think Cody was one of them though. I know Rex is one. For sure.
Yeah, Rex was one of them, and there's 2 more, right?
At least there might be more than that.
Yeah,
there were quite a few of them on that ship.
Yeah, we gotta go back to that episode. But yeah, Bad Batch. Before we get into Last of Us, I saw that. I don't know if you saw it, but they're making a Gotham Knights CW show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're making a Gotham Knights. They're also doing another season. I think this is the final season of Flash, and they're bringing back Arrow, and
did James Gunn finally talk about his plans?
Or
has that not happened yet?
Let's see.
Because I thought he has to approve everything. I thought he wasn't quite ready to show what he needed. I think there was like another week or something like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he did.
I can't remember. I don't think I've seen anything yet.
Okay, we'll keep going. Sorry, I'm...
Yeah. So So I saw, and I haven't watched this Flash season since like maybe season 3, so I haven't been caught up.
I'm waiting for it to end,
Um,
and then I'm just gonna watch it all. I'm just
yeah, I think they're showing the season finale. They came out with images. So Arrow's making a cameo. He's coming back somehow. He's coming back,
yeah, he's
and
coming
so
back
is
though as a different character because in the end of Crisis, he actually comes back as a different character.
okay, no, but he's supposed to be showing coming back as the Arrow.
Really?
Yeah. So I read it, and then who's other Dingle? Is it
Diggle?
Dingle? Dongle?
Diggle?
Diggle?
Yeah.
He's coming back also in his helmet thing. So both of them are coming back. I forget how they explain it. Maybe Flash does something where he brings them back. So I think this is probably the season finale or series
Oh
finale.
yeah, it definitely is the final season.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
Yeah. So I saw that, and so I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw Gotham Knights was coming out with a show, or Gotham Knights, and I thought I was like, oh, is this supposed to be a spinoff of the game? But I saw the trailer. It's interesting. It's on CW.
There's a trailer.
So yeah, so
let's check that.
Batman is killed. Batman got killed, and I think it's no attachment to that show Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
This is like his own universe.
Right.
So Batman's dead. The person that killed him was Joker's daughter, I believe. And they're saying this is Bruce Wayne's son that's taken over. And actually, and I'm not sure.
Oh, is that what Damian Wayne?
Damian? I'm not sure. I watched the whole trailer because I got interrupted. But they just said this is Bruce Wayne's son.
Okay.
They didn't say if it was really Damian, but we can almost assume it's Damian.
Yeah, I would assume so.
He looks old. He looks like, I guess he looks the age that Damian would be when we first got introduced to him in the comics, like a teenager, or a preteen. And then it's almost like he got framed. He's like, "Oh, you think I would kill my father to get his his funds and riches and everything?" And then
so wait, is Batman killed or was Bruce Wayne killed? Like everybody knows that he's dead.
Both. I gotta watch the trailer again, or you can watch it. We can come back to this next episode.
Yeah.
There's a Robin that shows up, and I'm not sure if this is Tim Drake, and I can't remember if it was the girl Robin, because in the comics there's a girl Robin, right?
In Dark Knight Returns there is.
Dark Knight, the same.
Really old. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a Robin that pops up, but it doesn't look like Robin at all. Like the costume doesn't look like Robin at all.
But I know Damian Wayne took up Robin too.
Yeah, he did take up, but it's not Damian Wayne. So
okay.
It's a bunch of kids. I can't remember if they're the children of other superheroes or they're just children that they found and they just came together. But yeah, it's called Gotham Knights. So there's already a trailer out for it. It's supposed to, I think, premiere this year or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. They're also working on that. I believe it's a spinoff of the Batman with the Penguin.
Oh yeah,
Oswald Cobblepot. I know they're working on that. I don't believe that's been canned, so I think that's actually going through.
I think that'll be good.
Oh, I think so too. I mean,
the way they set it up in the movie, how because in the cartoon, I'm so used to the animated series.
Me too.
You just know as Penguin as just like a villain, But in this show, you see he's like a mob boss. He owns a club. And there's more in depth to it. Like they can really do something with this story.
Yeah, you're gonna see how his power grows too over the city.
Yeah. So also they just released. I don't know if you have HBO. Oh yeah, you have HBO Max. Did you watch was it Batman and Batman Superman like superhero sons?
No, I haven't watched that one yet.
Okay. It's interesting, yeah. So it's Damian's in there, and
Connor?
Superman is not Connor, it's Jonathan, so Superman's son.
Oh, Jonathan Kent.
Yeah. Okay. And the villain is the starfish from the Suicide Squad. Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't watch like the last 10 minutes because I got distracted again. But it's good so far. Damien is very very funny in that movie.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
So now let's go to The Last of Us.
All right.
So I again, I'm so bad. I only watched like half of the episodes.
You didn't watch the
But
whole thing yet?
I didn't watch the whole thing yet. Yeah.
Oh,
But
man.
I was ready for it.
To be fair, it's a long episode. Like this is,
yeah,
I think it was
it's more than an hour.
Yeah, it's
more
an
than
hour and 20 minutes. I think it was.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I'm glad they did that. I thought it actually needed to be done because there's a lot to it to get the story rolling, and then there's so much more after it actually gets rolling. You know what I mean? I don't think you could do it in a short episode. I think you have to do it in a long setup because you got to see what happens to him before the 20-year jump and everything like that. And they really build the story and make you feel for the character and stuff in the beginning. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, I remember just before I watched it, I saw this meme. It said they put the first Last of Us, right? So they showed the picture of Last of Us and PS3. It said cried on 1080p, and then it said Last of Us remastered. It said also cried in 4K, and then so the Last of Us the TV show, and they go I forgot what it says. It cry, and then lastly cried in on HBO Max or something like that. But yeah, I remember when Last of Us first came out. I remember it was all over Twitter. It's like, yo, if you don't cry in the first 10 minutes of the Last of Us game, you have no heart. I was like, oh, I can't wait to play this. And sure enough, I'm like, yo, this is heartbreaking.
I haven't finished the first one yet, so I don't know.
But you know the first 10 minutes of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
How his daughter dies, and they do it just like, did it do it exactly how they did in the game? Was it a soldier that shot her, or was it another civilian?
That I don't remember, to be honest. But they definitely did the game a bunch of justice, and they definitely made you feel for the characters in the same way. Even if they changed it up slightly, it was still really, really well done. I'm very satisfied with the first episode.
Especially when they're driving through the town to try and get out.
Mm-hmm. And all that like carnage is going on.
Yeah, they do that first person view where he's like backing up and he's trying to not hit the humans, and then the airplane comes down.
Oh, that was so sick, dude.
Man. Good, bravo, HBO, bravo! You did it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched the episode, there's a part where and this is still just before everything, the crazy stuff happens in the future, where he's in the truck and he's driving and it's all in a first person mode, and then at the last part he's like backing up trying to get away from these things, and all of a sudden you just see a bunch of things like coming out of a theater out of nowhere. Yeah, and so they back up to get away, and behind them a plane just crashes and actually takes out their truck. And it was sick, man. It was so cool how they did it.
Yeah, it is crazy because before that happens, they look overhead and they see a plane fly over them, right? Like it's about to land. Yeah. But then
it already looks low too, right?
Yeah, it looks hella low. And then you see like 4 more planes right behind it, and you know, like in the airspace world, those planes can't be that close to each other landing at a time like that. So you're like, oh shit, this is something serious about to happen. One thing that is interesting that happens in a lot of like zombie movies is the army. How they take no chance on who's bitten or who's not. So if you guys haven't played the game or you guys haven't seen this episode, the army is just like every other movie where they'll find somebody, and if they even have a thought that this person is bitten or infected,
that's it.
They're not taking a chance to inspect. They're like, nah, let's just be safe and just kill him.
Bye-bye.
And that's exactly what happened in this movie. One soldier finds Joel and his daughter Sarah, I believe. Mm-hmm. And Joel's like, yo, we're not affected. And the soldier's talking to them, to his captain. And you can't hear what the captain's saying, but you hear the soldier like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. Roger.
Sad face.
And he's like, damn, I have to do it. Yep. And he's about to just shoot them, and they get saved by.
A good soldier follows orders.
That's exactly what I thought. There's a crosshair. There's a crosshair in there. But that happens in so many movies where a soldier just doesn't want to take a chance, and I get it. Like,
I get it too.
Yeah, it's a hard decision. But yeah, but then Sarah gets shot, and yeah, that's a hard scene right there.
And his brother, who he just bailed out from prison that
Right.
night, I think he shot the soldier in the head or something. He took him right out.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, this is gonna be a good show. This is a show I'm gonna watch. I didn't watch. I
Did
know
you
we
get
talked
to
about
where they
this.
jumped the 20 years, the start of that?
I got it to right when he woke up and that girl is making him breakfast.
Mm.
The one that got she says, "Oh, some dudes jumped me."
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember who that woman is. I don't know if she's in the game or not, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Also, when they got the new girl, is it Ellie? Is that her name?
Yeah, Ellie. She
So
says her
she's
name's
like,
Veronica at first,
yeah, yeah.
but no,
That
we,
was
we know
funny.
we know her name is
That's
Ellie.
that's funny when they're like trying to test her. It's like count to 10 slowly,
Yeah.
and at the last number, she goes, "Fuck
You.
you."
Well, you find out that she's been doing it for what, like 10 days?
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, my name's still the same
Yeah.
as yesterday and the day before." So
So
yeah, and I totally forgot about that. There's this group called the Fireflies.
yeah, the rebel group basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just like how the army before the 20-year jump, the army's still the same way. Like they can't tell if you're part of Fireflies or not.
Yeah.
You so they arrest anybody and they question them later.
There's a part, I don't know if you got to it or not. I think it's before the other parts you probably saw, but there's just a girl, or maybe a boy. I couldn't even tell if it was a boy or a girl, but show up in the middle of the village just out of nowhere, and
Mm-hmm.
they take the kid, and you see her talking to him, asking him questions, and then they do this little shot and then or this little thing in the neck to see
Right.
if they're infected or not, and you see a
Yeah.
red behind them, and she acts like everything's fine, like don't worry, we're gonna get you cleaned up, everything like that. We're just gonna give you a little medicine and you'll be okay. And of course, they just basically put her down like a dog,
Right.
you know. And then you see Joel, just this is his job right now, is just throwing people into a fire, like that basically been killed by this shot.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. It's insane, man.
Right.
It's really really good. I wish you would have finished the first episode because there's a really great part that I remember from the game where they're going into the city, and you see this big thing of everything, like the buildings and stuff, a wide shot of all the buildings that are like, aged 20 years and no one's worked on them, and the basically nature's just taken over the actual building itself.
Right.
It looks just like that, and I think there's even like a little shot of the thing that's waiting for him in there. It's so cool.
How do you feel
By the way,
about
my wife has no idea what's going to happen in the show. She hasn't played it either, so she
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
know what type of monsters are in it. So I don't really want to give away that it's a zombie or anything else. You'll see for yourself.
Well, this is one thing. I can't remember. I haven't played the game in a while, but in the show they actually explained what this is, right? Remember in the beginning of the
The
episode,
very first part is a doctor talking
yeah,
about.
and I can't remember if they did that in the game.
They may have explained it later on in the game,
And late, yeah, I
but
think
I don't think
later
it was
on.
in the beginning.
Yeah,
No.
definitely. So this one they explain like, yeah, this is not a virus. This is a fungus, and the fungus, if it gets this and that, it can take over. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was trying to figure out who the guy was talking. That's the guy from the Mummy. That's the Mummy.
Okay.
With Brandon Fraser
Was that
as
Brendan
the brother,
Fraser?
as the brother of the
The other guy.
of the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
the
been
one
in
that's
other
always,
stuff too, but yes.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, this is a show I'm definitely gonna watch. The game was great. Probably one of the definitely top. I would say top 3 PS4 exclusive titles.
I mean, that
Top
game
3?
won all the awards that year.
Yeah.
All of them. Like when it came out, there was nothing like it. So it was
Yeah.
it's fantastic. Great cast so far.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Um,
How do you feel about the cats? How you
I
feel,
like all of them so far. A lot of
who
people
they
just
chose for
talking shit
Joel?
about like the girl who plays Ellie, but I have no issues with that girl. She's a really, really good actor, and you needed someone who was young, because Ellie's young,
Yeah,
who can act their ass off to
right.
play that role of Ellie. And every movie that that girl's been in, every show she's been in, she's just really good. So, yeah, I had no issues with the casting so far.
I thought maybe I have to watch the whole episode and maybe I have to continue watching the series. But I thought they could have picked somebody else that resembles Ellie more. But we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe though, but they probably wouldn't have the chops.
Yeah. And Joel, I'm okay who they pick for Joel. This is
Yeah.
that's the guy that plays Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and the other girl, I haven't seen her in forever. I used to watch this show called Fringe. She was the main character in that show, the one who got beat up.
Oh, I haven't watched Fringe. I know the show, but I never watched.
I know
Fringe.
her really well, actually. So yeah.
So yeah, what else is going on? Any Street Fighter news?
No, nothing that I've seen so far.
They actually, I think PlayStation released like what's coming out this year. Yeah, so they got a lot of good time. So they got Spider-Man 2 coming out.
Oh yeah, they did release that thing where they were showing like some exclusives and some that are still going to be on other consoles, but they're also going to be on PS5. But yeah, there's some pretty good console exclusives coming out. Spider-Man 2 would probably be the one that I'm the most excited about, though.
Right. I still haven't played the Miles Morales.
Really?
Yeah, I still haven't played that DLC.
It's not even that long.
I know. I still haven't played it.
It's better than the original.
I had to decide.
It's just shorter.
Around Black Friday, I decided if I wanted to buy Resident Evil or I had enough funds to buy one game.
Oh, so, I would have got Resident Evil too. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Resident Evil. So it was only $10.
Yeah.
The Miles Morales was only like originally it's like what, $40?
You ever see a deal like that? You need to let me know, by the way.
Okay, got it, yeah.
Because I would have paid $10 for Village. That's for sure.
I think they're coming out with a Wolverine game again. Yeah, the same people that made the Spider-Man game.
Mm-hmm. But there's been really nothing on it except for like that very, very like basically it's just a teaser trailer. It doesn't even show any footage from the game. It just shows him in a bar with his claws.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. But so Spider-Man 2 is coming out late 2023, so I would imagine the same thing for Wolverine in late 2024. Right. We'll probably get some sort of gameplay from it, maybe at E3, maybe.
Right.
I know we're gonna see some cool Spider-Man 2 gameplay at E3 for sure. There's no way we're not. They're gonna want to hype that up. Speaking of E3, Sony's not going to E3 again. A lot of people don't think they are. They haven't set out from E3 before E3 stopped being E3, which is crazy.
Do you think they're just like they feel like they can do their own thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like Nintendo does their own thing too, right?
Sometimes, but I believe Nintendo's going to be at E3 too, and so is Xbox. I think the only one not being there this year is going to be Sony.
Yeah. So Xbox, what is going on? They're probably going to wait till the last minute or maybe they're still trying to work out things because I know they bought Bethesda Studios.
Yeah, they already bought Bethesda, and I think they're working on getting Activision Blizzard right now, but they're trying to put a stop to that. But a lot of people don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, I mean, a lot of people think that it's going to happen. They're not going to be able to stop it. Is what I mean.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen, but nobody's acquiring anything right now until it goes through, just to not aggravate the waters at all. But I would think that maybe Sony would buy Squaresoft. Square Enix.
I thought they already did.
I don't think they own it.
No? Oh.
No, because I think even the next... Actually, I'm not
Square
sure now.
Enix?
Yeah. I know Final Fantasy 16... I don't know if that's actually a PS5 exclusive or not. I gotta look into that now. Not positive.
Okay.
But I know the other one wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's all I have.
Okay. There was a Scream trailer. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. And you know what? I'm actually excited.
I kind of am too, because the shotgun part. That was kind of sick.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I know this. Is this like the second trailer?
Yeah, the first trailer was kind of like whatever. This trailer is good though.
Yeah, so this one I was like, you know what? I think I'll actually make an attempt to go watch this. Yeah, it actually looks good. When he calls that girl and she's like, "Yo, you're not the first one to call me like this." He's like, "Yo, I'm different."
Yeah, it's like I'm on another level.
Yeah, and he does look like it too.
He does actually look like he's on another level. Like when that guy pulled a shotgun on him, he's just like, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like quick. And then somehow he got it from him, and then all of a sudden you see him just
with one hand.
Yeah.
With
one handed with his shotgun, just bam, done. It was It's a pretty sick trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it.
Yeah,
check definitely. You'll enjoy it. It's 3 minutes out of your life.
Yeah. But that's all I got. You got anything else?
I think that's all I got, man. I because you didn't finish the next episode of Bad Batch, so we'll get into that next time.
Yeah.
But you got to finish The Last of Us. We gotta talk about that. You got to finish both, so you're gonna have to watch 2. You gotta make that your priority, okay?
Priority, yes, definitely.
Okay.
All right, guys. Oh, you were saying something?
Comes out Sunday. So you got
okay. They come out Sundays. Okay,
we do this show on Thursday, and then eventually I release it, usually during the weekend. So, so you got till Wednesday or Thursday to watch it.
Got it.
Not in the morning. Not in the night.
I only got like 10 minutes left, I think, or 20 minutes left of Last of Us.
Yeah, hopefully the next episode won't be an hour and 20
minutes. Yeah. But all right, guys, this is Two Nerds Are Better Than One. You guys listening to us on Spotify, make sure you put us at your favorites. Continue listening to us. You guys watching us on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give us some questions and everything. We will answer back. Believe us. We need more subscribers to interact with us so we can just make more great content. But I am your host, Ron Deasy, and we got my other host,
Mr. Awesome.
We will see you next time, guys. Bye.
Later.